Hey Salty Dogs, welcome to Sola Melodica. I am Tim Kaiser, and here we review, reflect, react to music lyrically, looking for a glimmer of God and redemptive qualities in the gift that is music. Today I am listening to ACDC for the first time on this channel. Obviously I know who ACDC is, very familiar with their music, and but yeah, so today we're going to listen to Hell's Bells, which I believe is probably a song. The lyrics probably mean something most people don't think they do. I believe it's a war song, and we're going to find out today together with listening to these lyrics of Hell's Bells. If this is your first time, welcome. If you are a returning visitor, frequent flyer, thank you. If you are a subscriber, blessings to you. Let's listen to some great music. Just real quick, before it gets going too well, if you've never seen ACDC in concert, I'm telling you, when this happens, and I saw them is a long time ago, I think it was Flick of the Switch tour, and the bell came down from the ceiling, and then everything went off, and it just would shake everything in the arena. It was quite the scene. Was that a cup of coffee or a cup of tea on the drum stand? That's kind of weird. Okay, we'll back up so we don't miss anything. So here's the lyrics, and I'm rolling thunder, pouring rain, I'm coming on like a hurricane. My lightning's flashing across the sky. You're only young, but you're gonna die. I won't take no prisoners, won't spare no lives. Nobody's putting up a fight. I got my bell, I'm going to take you to hell. I'm gonna get ya, Satan, get ya. So I think a lot of Christians were like, oh my God, this is a devil song. Well, it's not a devil song, right? So it's a song about war. I'm telling you, this song has to be about war. There's a book written, old book, by an Australian, and many of the members from ACDC have spent time in Australia, or came from Australia. And the book is called Hell's Bells and Mademoiselles. I think this could be like something like Iron Maiden would do, right? Because Iron Maiden is notorious, Metallica notorious for writing songs about books and literature and movies, and ACDC not so much, but I believe this is the case here. And so he's like, my lightning's flashing across the sky. You know, if you've ever seen a war situation, it's not like it's sanitized. Take no prisoners, won't spare no lives. Again, this is war talk. Nobody's putting up a fight, so there's blitzkrieging through. I got my bell, I'm gonna take you to hell, I'm gonna get you, Satan, get you, because you know what? War is hell. Just a question. How many calories do you think Angus Young burns off in a concert? He does not stop. He's non-stop. It has to be thousands. It's crazy. I'll give you black sensations up and down your spine. If you're into evil, you're a friend of mine. See the white light flashing as I split the night. Cause if good's on the left, then I'm sticking to the right. I won't take no prisoners, won't spare no lives. I'm telling you, y'all, this is a war song. And I like to read that book. I think that might be an interesting read to see if this actually lines up. But yeah, so war is hell, right? We talked about, I think in a video recently, we did War Pigs, and we talked about the just war theory. And we love to get into wars far too often. In the church, we should not be so apt to get into war when it doesn't matter. But the just war theory from Augustine and Aquinas, I believe it was, has to be the last resort, has to have legislative authority. That means in our country that the Congress actually has to declare war. Our country meaning United States. I'm sorry, shout out to all the people who are listening across the world, because half our visitors are outside the US, so I apologize for that. Has to be a just cause. Well, this applies to you as well, right? So if you're, we shouldn't be invading countries willy-nilly. Has to be a just cause. There has to be a probability of success. We're not just going to blindly go into a country and abuse people and watch them get slaughtered. We have to have the right intention, which is to reestablish peace. We have to only respond in proportion to how we were attacked. And my writing is awful. I had to have my wife interpret my writing. I can't find number 7, so we have to minimize casualties, and we can't have there's people who aren't in war and they just die because of it. So we're not doing that. We're not bombing hospitals and things of that nature. So yeah, let's keep moving. Favorite deep track ACDC song? Go. So yeah, so a lot of times people like will freak out and say, "Oh my God, that's a devil song. It mentions Satan's coming to get you." I appreciate the fact that the lyricist, which I believe Brian Young and Angus, Brian Johnson and Angus Young, guitarist, lead singer, are the primary songwriters for the song. I appreciate the fact that they're giving war credit to Satan where it's due. So yeah. Anyway, Hell's Bells, good song, great song. ACDC is always a fun band. And thank you for visiting today with me. So this is not a song that's kind of like glorifying the devil. This is a song that's kind of pointing, in my opinion, pointing to the atrocities of war. So good news. We have some good news here. The good news is that we can't earn our way into heaven, but Jesus paid the price for us. So there's no double jeopardy in his kingdom. And what we do is we kind of like surrender and saying, you know what, I can't do enough good to earn my way into heaven. So I must simply accept through faith the sacrifice of Jesus for my salvation. So that's that. If you're interested in that, I know this can be confusing for some people. Check out the body of this video. There's a ton of information. You can reach out to me directly as well. But yeah, this video has been a blessing to you, or you found value in it. Do me a favor, like it, share it, subscribe if you don't want to miss any videos. We do videos once a week, and I will look forward to hearing from you, seeing you next week. Until then, may the grace of God overcome you and overwhelm you, and may you find a righteousness that comes through faith in Christ, and just give up trying to earn your own way into the kingdom of heaven. So until then, blessings to you, stay safe out there, and I will see you soon with a new video.